So in this lesson, we're going to be covering correlations. Now, just like Forex and stocks, there are certain pairs that correlate. However, in cryptocurrency, there is no longer correlation. Only a month ago, we've actually just broken away from the correlation of Bitcoin, where Bitcoin controlled the entire market. This meant if Bitcoin rose, the rest of the altcoins would rise with it. When Bitcoin fell, everything else would suffer alongside Bitcoin. However, in the past month, a very interesting shift has taken place, where now every coin is doing its own movement. This means they're independent now, and all analysis can be done on a case-by-case basis for each crypto. So whereas before, you would be analyzing, for example, Ethereum, but then Bitcoin would completely crash due to whatever news or circumstance. Your analysis on Ethereum would be completely wiped out and incorrect, even if it was respecting for weeks on weeks on weeks. So we are at quite a good time right now, where we're eventually breaking away from the Bitcoin correlation and also the reliability of Bitcoin. This allows a lot more coins to become independent and actually exceed their potential. So the problem was a lot of coins and cryptos and tokens, they were reaching certain plateaus where we would hit a certain price level, but then we could not reach further because Bitcoin would not go further itself. And if we look today on the coin cap of all the coins, ideally we're going to analyze up to Neo just to cover the main. You can see that Bitcoin has jumped 9.32%. Since breaking the barrier of $5,000, it's almost jumped $700 in almost a day. That is absolutely insane. And as we can see, the market cap has completely soared to almost 94 billion. So what we're going to do, we're now going to look at the rest of these. And if you can see, Ethereum has jumped 7.4% today. So again, it's a great increase and actually quite a huge increase. But what we're noticing is there are pairs like Ripple, which is down 4.71% today. Bitcoin Cash, which does not even correlate with Bitcoin itself at all. Litecoin is actually one of the clear winners today, jumping 10.63%. Dash, not doing too good, but still up 2.32%. Now remember, this is crypto, so 2.32% is fairly average. NEM, down 4.5%. Neo, down 3.35%. So what you can see is overall, it's almost a pattern. Two of the top coins are up, the bottom two below are down, the other two are up, the bottom two are down again. And in fact, this is a correlation that seems to be fitting for the top 10. So if we go from Monero onwards, you can actually see a pattern forming here. So what I'm trying to get across here is there's always an inverse correlation or a strange correlation of some kind, but it's never logical. So as you can see here, 2 up, 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, 2 up. So when we move to the chart, we can see Bitcoin absolutely flying today, almost reaching $6,000, now slightly pulling back, a huge gain. You move over to XRP and things are not looking the same. Bitcoin had its initial surge and now it's been crashing for the past few days. We have Ether today. Ether has been gradually rising before exploding today to $330 compared to Bitcoin's explosion, which has been a straight upwards movement. And then we move to Litecoin. We're seeing a jump. We've been consolidating. So whilst other pairs have been going down, have been going up, we've been consolidating during this same period, only exploding the prior day, now retesting support, so we are looking to explode further on Litecoin in the upcoming days. Moving over to BCH. Now BCH has been having a catastrophic fall for days and days and days. In fact, this is probably 3 months worth of just crashing. So it isn't looking too good for Bitcoin Cash, which again you would expect to correlate with Bitcoin. When we move to Dash, Dash has been going up. It's had a huge fall down, but overall we have been falling and we are slowly rolling over again. When we move to NEM, NEM has been in a straight up consolidation. Although it looks like we have been falling, which we have, overall we've been restricted within the same boundaries. So there's been no real movement from NEM. Whereas Bitcoin again has just been flying during the same time period. We finally move over to Neo. And looking at Neo, we've had a huge rise, a huge crash. We've gone up, but we are still stuck within the same zone. We have not really made any further highs, we haven't made any newer lows, we're stuck in a constricted boundary. So what I really want you guys to take away from this is we're now at an amazing opportunity in the cryptocurrency market, where you no longer need to rely on Bitcoin or analyze Bitcoin to determine where your coin will go in the future. This now means, as you can see from my charts, all analysis is completely individual to each cryptocurrency, and every single turnout could be completely different in the upcoming days. So just take this into account, really study the charts on this, have a few up at the same time, have a look, monitor on a daily basis, take a week's worth of data and just compare it for each crypto and see what you can find out. What you will notice is over the past month or so, the correlation has slowly broken off. That is it for this lesson, guys. I will see you in the next lesson.